you just maybe like saw. You're just kind of like yeah, or like, and you just sip your. Right? Yeah. You're like, damn. Oh yeah. Well, things don't have to be so hardcore, man. We're not always like. Oh shit! This is loud. Give me 1 second, Ben. I gotta fix this shit. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yes. Things matter. I'm lowering this volume. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut Shit. I have to get this set up. Capture. Well, it's Call of Duty, but it's not. It's I don't really like Call of Duty, but I play Zombies. Have you ever heard of that? It's like they introduced Call of Duty Zombies to Call of Duty at some point. And basically there's different levels and shit, and there's different levels that are filled with the zombies. It's like its own game. It's a game within the game.
Yeah.
It's a really good game. A wave game, you said?
Yeah, like waves. They're gonna send zombies.
Yeah.
I used to play that shit. Like StarCraft. I think they all had the mods. They all had the Sims. Like whatever.
StarCraft.
Get it? Yeah. What? Come on, StarCraft. You don't know StarCraft?
I never played StarCraft.
What?
Oh. I'm just gonna play.
You ever played StarCraft?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, sir, but you played old games like, you know.
I should have played StarCraft, is what you're saying. I mean, I've heard of it.
Well, exactly. I mean, it's the same time frame as some of the games that you like, basically like, live and die by. When do you think the first predecessor to Elden Ring came out?
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know.
I know.
Dark Souls came out a while ago. There's something else that went
exactly.
back to.
Like they're probably. I'm gonna look it up right now. Dark Souls release date 2011. StarCraft. Let's check that shit out. Right. What do you think? Probably way earlier, but. Oh, fuck you, Google. Let me know.
There will be a power switch somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, all I know is that I was wanting to come on to the stream to, like, relax with friends, and, like, that was going to be my beer, you know? And then, like, you and I were talking about whatever, and I know we were getting, like, whatever, we already talked about it. You were passionate about the cards, and you know that I need to stop bitching about the cards, because it's going to hurt. You know it's going to hurt me. Well, I didn't know how you got mad. But I wasn't, like, if I came off mad, I wasn't really as mad as I seem, so then that might have been misinterpreted.
No, I just.
And then,
frustrated.
and then all I know is that then Bodhi was asking me to study with him, and then Conrad was asking me to play Fortnite, and then I look at my phone, and Conrad was asking me to play Fortnite with him. I'm like, well, Jesus fucking Christ, I mean, there's only so many hours in a day, I don't know how long these poker games are going, and then I'm gonna play Fortnite with Conrad, and then I'm gonna study with Bodhi, and then we're like, what the fuck? Like, I need to make money. I'm down so much fucking goddamn money. I'm so stressed about it. Like, I just need to make the money. I don't fucking give a fuck out anything.
Yeah, and I don't.
And then and then it felt like the stream was stressful. And then I saw your messages on Skype, and I was like, holy shit, this guy's wrote me a bunch of messages. I'm like, man, I just can't make anybody happy. I can't make myself happy. I can't make other people I want to make happy. And other people want to spend time with me and hang out with me. I don't fucking know why. You know, and like, I'm just like, what are people's motivations?
It wasn't about this night, man. It's just
I wish I knew, you know?
I do. And all I'm saying is the reason I said that shit is because it's like, it's been a theme. It's been repeating, and like, you're not, you're just not doing yourself any favors, in my opinion.
Me losing queens to kings in the final 10 players of a tournament with meaningful money up top has been what's fucking repeating, man.
You remembering that shit is what's hurting you.
Because it's
Fuck that,
happening
man.
so much. I was over it. I've been through swings. I've been through down swings. I went from 80K to 20K and then made
know.
200. Like, I don't care. Like, I've been through swings. This isn't a swing. This is like, this is worse than a swing. This is not a swing. This is like playing the wrong games, doing things wrong.
Well, yeah, there's things that are going wrong, and because, okay, are we on stream right now? Is that-
Yeah, I told you that. Why?
Okay, well,
We don't want to give away too many secrets.
yeah, exactly. We don't. We don't. But I'm just saying, man. Like some of the stuff that's being focused on is not beneficial to your overall game, in my opinion.
Well, I need. You know what, man? I don't know if I can. I don't know. I've only played. I need something happening. I need something to bitch about. I need something to vent about. I need somebody to talk to fantasy football about or something while I'm playing. I need
Fine.
some kind of distraction. I can't watch movies while I
fine.
play. I can't watch TV while I play. It's too distracting. The stream was like the perfect amount of distraction, non-distraction for me, you know, while I played. And it's just whatever. It's banned. We're banned from everywhere anyway. And it's just like the money's all gone. It's just it's hard. It's so easy to get into the negative. Like
Yes, it's so easy
You
to
know.
do the negative, and that is not where you want to be when you're trying to be a good poker player,
there's
dude.
just so
'cause-
much negative going on, man.
Yes, there really is, and it's frustrating
Well, I mean,
to me. It is. I'm sorry. But I'm just trying to.
a
speak
lot of
my
it's out of
truth,
my
dude.
control. A lot of it's out of my
No,
control, man.
It's in
Yes.
your control what you talk about. It is.
A lot of the negative things around me are in my control. A lot of them are out of my control. So I can't
the
like pretend that
negative
those things don't exist.
I'm not pretending they don't exist. I'm pretending that I'm not.
Well, it's hard to go at it alone while you're playing poker 15 hours a day with all that shit on your mind and whatever.
I
It's
know,
just
dude.
it's really fucking fucked. So I mean,
You know, but the thing is, you can't just say that to me because I know. Okay.
well, you know,
What?
I don't know what
What?
to say.
Okay.
This online thing's just weird, man. Friends are good, but it's time for some like real friends. But you can't have time away from the game when you're playing the game 15 hours a day every day. Where am I going to go to make friends at 35 years old in Greensboro, bumfuck, North Carolina, when I'm needing to really?
You know, that's
Don't wanna
an
what?
easy thing to do, man. You don't want to. You know exactly what I'm saying.
This online shit's bullshit. I met Conrad in real life. I spent like 2 weeks with that guy. Conrad's my friend, you know. Kat's my friend.
Yes,
I hung out with Bodie for. How about that too? A lot of people don't like a lot of people don't like Bodie, you know, because he said some things that pissed some people off or some shit like that. Well, Bodie's my friend too. So now I got friends who are only I got friends who aren't friends with each other. There's just so much fucking bullshit. You know
That's
the
okay.
you know the
It's
poker
okay.
community is. It's
Whatever.
fucking fucked.
It's fine.
People coming and going and like, what do they want from me? What a piece of me. What piece of me do these people want? Like, what do you
Chris,
want? Like, what do they want? They want
what
to
do I
talk to me
want?
sometimes. They don't want to talk to me other times. I'm not talking about you
okay.
specifically. I'm just saying, in general. It's like, damn, like, be my friend or don't. And it's like, there's too much gray area. Like, I'm not going to care about it. There's no reason to stream for monetary purposes. There's no reason to, you know, like, I don't know what to say. Like, I wanted tonight to be fun, and then it was... Everybody it just felt like everybody wanted a piece. I wanted to relax and become less stressed, and I felt more stressed by a lot after I turned it on.
That's
So I don't know. I guess I can just hang out every day and watch sports videos and shit on my own and off stream while I play for 15 hours a day. I don't know what kind of life that is either, though. But maybe I'll make a lot of money doing that.
I mean, my main concern is that I think there's stuff that you can fix right now, and whatever you're doing is not fixing it. And I know you can do it, and that's
It's a gambling
That's all
game. It's hard to know when things are fixed or not fixed. I took 8th place in a tournament last night with 5K up talk. I
you
took
can always make
10
excuses, man. But you've addressed it several times, and I've heard you say it. You've said like what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of gambling, and you've admitted it a couple times in stream that I've heard you.
Wait, gambling? What?
Yes.
Wait,
yes,
what?
dude. I've seen you making some plays that are like, just no.
What?
There's
What do you more than usual?
yeah, for sure.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, maybe not tonight, but I'm just saying, like, there's been some stuff that, like, you get frustrated and you think you're just like completely in control. You're playing completely normal. You're never like tilting off, like calling off shit. You're never playing the Boski and calling off certain.
I'm never going all in with 2-7 offsuit pre-flop because I'm tilted. No, I don't agree that I'm losing my mind tilted and going in with cards that I think are negative.
All right, I have a couple hands I've marked down that I watched you play. Like I don't want to like, dude. I want to be honest with you about this. You know.
Okay, well, tell me.
Well, okay. There was a hand in the Boski the other night where like
The Boski.
guy went all in under the gun, and you had 4.5 bigs in the small blind, and you called off with King 4 offsuit. I didn't get it.
Yeah, but I was so short. Maybe I thought I was just so short. Was I not in the money yet, or was I in the money? Or what? I don't know. You can just say it's dumb, I guess, if you know that spot
Well,
better than
that's
me.
what I'm
But
trying to say.
I was
I'm
so short, and I was invested in the small blind. It was 1-on-1, so I guess I figured. Yeah, I remember that. I thought. What do you mean? Oh, because the big blind was still in?
Of course.
Yeah, but I had no chips.
I mean, you had 4.5.
And I had king high, so
you had a whole orbit with 4 bigs. I don't think that's the right play. Maybe it is. I'm
maybe
saying,
I
like,
just sucked
that
there.
was an example that.
Okay, that's a good
stuck out to
example.
me.
No, that could be a good one.
You know, and like I thought, like, hey, it's an $11 tournament. Like, I don't fucking care about this. I would probably go all in if I wanted to rebuy right away and get up to like 11 bigs. But I'm pointing that out as a potential leak. Like, that's something that's not a good play. I'm not.
We could all watch each other and probably point out plays that we know are bad. We don't all know all the spots.
Well, no.
You might be the goat of 4.5 big blind, small blind against under the gun jam.
I'm definitely not. I suck.
I looked at a Razor Edge had like a quiz on it the other day or whatever. Or it's like you could do a free trial of the quiz kind of thing. You have to pay for all the quizzes, right? And they're wanting to sell it, so they give you a free trial. And the quiz that I got in my oh shit, I'm missing chat. What's up, Whale? We're talking to Wolfie Cake here on the Discord. The quiz that I took that I got, Ben, was I got like 20 quizzes in a row, right? 30 quizzes in a row I had to answer, and it was these were the spots. The spot was big blind against button open. 20 big blinds effective,
Okay.
and the other specifics were that the flop was ace high. They take us basically. I did 30 flops in a row, Ben. They were all flops. Okay? Big blind against button open. 20 big blinds effective. The flop had an ace on it. Every flop had an ace on it, and they were not paired boards. It was ace XX, right? And none of them were monotone. I don't want to say none of them were monotone. Okay, no, some of them were monotone. It was the specifics were big blind against button, defend, and you're on the flop now. We check to the button, and he c-bet, and the bet size is large. But really, it's like half pot.
Okay.
It's really like half pot. So he raises off 20 bigs button. We defend in the big blind. The flop will contain an ace, and the second card was always a low card. It was never. It was very specific, and it was a half pot c-bet from button, and those are the third. Those were all the variables. So that's very nuanced, isn't it? So every flop was like ace 6 deuce, ace 6 5, ace 7 3, ace 8 5. It was always a secondary card was low. Big blind against button defend, 20 big blind. All that teaches me is that the game's impossible. That's all it teaches me. I mean, you have to have an infinite amount of quizzes. You have to have an infinite amount of quizzes, Ben. 45 big blinds with a 30 big blind button and a 25 big blind small blind. What are you going to do then, Sonny Jim? What are you going to do when it's 13 big blinds? What are you going to do when you're in the money, 13 big blinds? What are you going to do when you're 20 off of the final table, 13 big blinds? What are you going to do against that opponent, this opponent? The game is nuts, dude.
When you're ready, like, you know what to do.
Just be autistic and get the answer.
No, man.
That's what I do.
But no, it's
just
you're playing
channel
cards,
my
you're playing poker. It's because
channel my HAG.
Dude, come on, man. You're playing against other
third grade
beings.
math.
It's ridiculous. Like, you're not playing against 7 robots, okay? Like, you can talk about bots, whatever, but like most of the time you're playing against other people, and who cares what the fucking sim says? Who cares what sim you got with ace high? I'm gonna bet 60% versus 30%. Like, fuck that shit, man.
Well, it definitely
It's
doesn't
not-
matter in these
it's
global
really not
ammunition
that
games you're
important.
playing.
It's really not that important. It really isn't.
What is?
We are
What is important?
is focusing on what's happening in the tournament, focusing on the game flow, dude, focusing on your stack and your opponents and who's a fucking chicken shit. And it's global poker, okay? It's you're not playing $1,000 ACR tournaments every day with 50 people, the same fucking people, okay? Like, you've already crushed for hundreds of thousands of dollars. You don't need me to tell you this. Maybe I need to remind you, but like, we're
You
playing
think
a-
that I'm fucking knowing that I'm some sort of crusher or some shit is so ridiculous to me.
You are.
It's so beyond ridiculous to me.
It's so frustrating. It's so.
Whoa, I'm about to be dead in this game because you fucking just said
I
some
know,
stupid
because-
shit. What the fuck do you want from me?
You-
Dude, I'm some normal guy sitting in his undershirt that didn't know that Ace 2 offsuit wasn't an under the gun open 5 years ago. I'm not a crusher.
Well,
I got
because-
lucky, if
because
anything.
You got into all this shit, and now you know. And
You
you're
think
like,
I'm going all in with King 4 offsuit in my small blind and trying to
you're
punt
like,
every
I ran
time
this
now?
sim,
Like,
and I know against this particular range I can do this, and it's like, well, dude, this fucker doesn't have that particular range that HRC told you they have.
well, I'm learning it now that I'm getting my ass kicked and moving back down.
A
Trust
fucking
me,
8%
I'm
range.
learning
They
it.
don't have a 32% range. Like,
Yeah,
this
they're
guy
raising
is
nothing.
Never doing it. Like,
Yeah.
they're just playing their fucking cards, and that's what you knew before.
I know, but in the big buy-ins on ACR, they were playing,
Well,
Ben.
okay, but you have to adjust because you're not playing.
I
Those
know, but yeah, man, easier said than done. Fucking
Yes,
wake up every
that's
single
true.
morning at the crack of 9 a.m. and play the mitigator and ape styles in poker and a 1K buy-in on ACR, and then all of a sudden you're not able to afford those buy-ins, so you have to move down.
Alright.
And what happens when you move down? You're doing the same plays, but everyone's a nit. So none of the plays are working, and then you start losing more money. So then you move down again, and then they're even nittier than the last fucking set of nits you played against. And then you move down again because you're going broke again.
Bro, you're right. But you have to come back to it. You can't.
It's
you have
easier
fucking-
to swing up than it is to swing down in terms of like
course,
skill
dude.
level.
Of course
Like
it is.
you're increasing your. It's like going from like middle school football, pee-wee football to flag football to fucking high school football to college level to pro, and then all of a sudden, like you have to go. It's like, and then you got to go to the minor leagues in baseball, right? All of a sudden, because you worked on your game so much. You worked so hard to be the champion of baseball or the boxer who's, but then now that you're at the top or now that you're creating hundreds of thousands of dollars playing poker, there's nowhere to go from there and you don't even feel like you're that good at it.
Well, that's the
and
problem.
so
that's the big problem, man.
now
You're not relishing the times that you're owning people. You're like, of course I own them. I'm better than them, and you never like give yourself any credit. And when you lose, you're focusing on that. You're like, oh fuck, I got fucked, And it's like that just feeds upon itself, and you're not like appreciating the times that you just fucking crushed this dude. You're like, yeah, I crushed him because I'm supposed to crush him. It's a $30 tournament. I own all these people, and it's like that is getting short shift. And it's like, oh, I lost this 70-30. I lost this 80-20. Oh my god, it's all rigged. I hate my life. And it's like, yeah, that happens a lot.
a lot.
But why are we doing this? Why are we, like, you used to love it. You used to fucking grind it out. You used to play $1 tournaments, dude. You used to play $5 tournaments. You know what I mean? Like,
They're less stressful than the bigger ones. Maybe I should just play those from now on.
no, not. It's a mindset thing. It's a mindset. It's not about the buy-in. It's about the way you approach whatever tournament you're playing, no matter what the buy-in is. That's my opinion, and just like, dude, you're.
Well, I don't think
Yeah,
I've been
you're
punting
unannounced.
as much
It
as you're
sucks,
trying to
man.
make me sound like I'm purposely punting and I'm tilted or something. I don't really think that's been happening.
Purposely punting.
Well, you said I've...
That's not it at all. I'm just saying you're getting frustrated.
Fuck yeah, I'm getting frustrated. I'm frustrated with lots of shit. And I had having all the money didn't make me less frustrated either,
I'm trying to be honest with you about what
I'm being honest with it. I've been honest with this all week with lots of people. The money didn't make me happy either.
It's not about the money. Dude.
I'm
It's
equally as happy or unhappy as when I had whatever I had in my bank account as I do now. That's not the problem. That's not the thing. That's the issue. So like I'm aware, and like, but I really turned on the stream tonight to have fun. And when I was yelling at whatever was happening with the cards, I thought it was funny, like that I know what you're saying. I'm still saying negative things out loud, this and that.
Yeah,
Okay, but
I can't just like.
I had just turned it on. I was jacked, and then I had all these big spots, and we lost most of them. So like that was gonna be the commentary.
I'm just trying to be straight with you, man. I've been around, like, you know, I just.
Yes, you've been around, but I hope I'm not like trying to tilt and punt everywhere. I hope there's not.
No, you're not. But I don't want to just be. Like,
I really feel like I've been to the end of a lot of.
That I'm
You know.
not seeing a difference in your streams from day to day. Like sometimes I can tell, like you're.
Well, make me happy, fucking yeah. Well, let's fucking be happy. I wanted to be happy tonight.
Well, I know
that was
you
the whole
want to be, I'm
plan.
just saying, like it's. I don't want
Well-
to pretend like that's not like you know.
I mean, we could have just laughed about how I was getting fucked over.
Well, if it was a one-off thing, I would have said that. But like this has been building up. There's been a lot of streams in a row where it's like I tune in and it's like
Oh fuck, man.
negativity, man, and like that's I'm being real. Okay, I'm sorry, but I know it's frustrating, but that's what's happening in my
That
opinion.
is
So-
that is what's happening. I agree.
And I've watched back to back streams, and like sometimes we're fucking crushing, or we're drinking wine, or we're laughing about random shit, like you know, like
Yeah, that's
been
what I wanted
hundreds
to
of-
do
hundreds of
tonight.
Streams, dude.
People
hundreds
were
of
getting all
streams.
serious on me about making fucking setting aside time to fucking do things with them. People are getting serious about letting me know that I needed to be more positive instead of just fucking hanging out. But maybe I
Well-
brought it upon myself.
I mean, it's fucking poker, dude. Fuck.
I need a fucking gun.
No, you do not.
I don't have Jug either. Why the fuck? I'm talking about this game, dude. You thought I meant real life?
Yeah.
Are you joking around? I'm talking about the zombie game. You not watching? Ah! I need a gun that has ammo in it, Ben. This gun has no ammo. It won't do me any good. We're gonna get banned, man. Twitter banned me for fucking death threats,
Oh my
dude.
God. So,
Fake
I'll
death
take credit.
threats.
I'm taking credit for the ban here. Fuck.
Obvious fake death threats. It's too bad I didn't just sexually assault fucking 3 dozen women at a massage parlor so I could get a fucking record NFL contract, you know?
All right.
Instead, I'm
Hey,
blackballed
hey,
from every
hey,
community.
Hey, bro, just
What?
no.
That's what Deshaun Watson did, bro. You're out of the. You don't watch football. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, Gretzky.
Ah, Gretzky probably did some shit worse than that.
Yeah, he was nasty.
I need Juggernaut, man. What the fuck, dude? This has got to be a good gun, or we're fucked. I had a good round going last round, and then I died because you told me I was a. You told me I was a good poker player, and it fucking
Yes,
put
I'll
me in
take credit for
shock.
Telling you, you know what? I take all the credit for telling you you're a good poker player. Okay.
Ugh. I'm
I'll
punted
own that
last
statement.
night at a final table on Ignition where I could have
Whatever
easily.
happens, god damn it, man. Can I just go get a drink?
Well,
please?
fucking goddamn it, man! Do you want me to be tough on myself and play the best hands, or do you
Yes,
want me to
yes.
fucking punt?
I
You're
want
mad
you
at my
to be
king
tough.
four. Why aren't we mad at my ace queen punt in the final table last night?
I'm mad at you. Okay, I'm mad at you. Can
I
go
should have
get-
known it was a fucking fold. It was a stupid. It was a stupid blunder. I blundered like a
All
chess
right,
guy.
Mr. You know what?
I guess
I'm
even
gonna-
chess champions blunder, though, right? That's what you're trying to tell me. Even chess champions blunder. They do.
Wow. Oh, have you been following the chess drama?
No, what chess drama?
The chess drama. There's been like allegations of cheating, blah blah blah.
With who?
I don't.
Not that Botez. I like her. I hope she didn't cheat.
No, she's all right. She's all right.
She's better than all right.
Well, I'm
Oh,
on stream. That's all I can say.
well.
I'm gonna go get a
Yeah,
drink.
yeah. I'm drinking Budweiser. Jolf left 6
Hey, come on,
Budweisers.
man. I knew you were drinking. Of course you're drinking.
Jolf left him. What's he doing leaving
Oh.
beer?
Oh, he knows you're gonna drink it. Whatever.
Okay, Robin, what's up?
Dude, the other night he was gonna cough up a lung, man.
Robin, are there wall guns? Yes, there are lots of wall guns, but I'm not taking any of them. I have a strategy, Robin, right? I really should make it pretty far in this. I'm supposed to be good at this game. Yeah, grab a beer, Ben. We need more people drinking beer in here. I want this to be the Call of Duty Zombies Dare Reese stream on YouTube that has the most viewers out of all of them. Do we have Betty's? Oh, I didn't buy them yet? Shit. We don't have money for Betty's. This is the best zombies map, you guys. Der Reese. Oh, you guys getting like... Oh, fuck. Hopefully that didn't fuck anything up. Is it not better than 1080p?
Fucking watch this shit. Where is... It's just like the...
Well, you're gonna have to You're gonna have to reload everything probably. Like, there's a new chat, you know, and
Okay,
stuff.
hold on.
Yeah, it's very serious.
Very serious. You know what's serious? I just grabbed Cavassier. That's serious.
Cavassier.
See,
It's like from the show.
It's fake, but yeah, it's real.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I see you. I see you blowing up zombies and shit. Yeah.
I'm waving to
that's
you.
okay.
Do you see me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, hello.
Anyway, man, I guess the shit's been stressful the whole time, but I haven't noticed the stress, you know, because I just never paid attention to any of it. And what did I do? I just studied every day, right? Worked hard on my game and played, and I don't know. Did I bitch about things a lot less than I'm doing now? I feel like I always bitched about stuff. That was like my MO.
You bitched about stuff. It's different.
It's different bitching. It's
yeah.
like, it's like, because you can tell I'm genuinely
I can
fucking
tell
frustrated
when
and scared.
Yes.
Well, I'm actually scared, Ben. I don't have any
Yes,
classic
dude,
poker training, and I made a very large amount of money, and now I've lost a very large amount of money, so it's like, okay, did I make this large amount of money from luck? Did I lose this much amount of money from luck? How much is skill? How much is luck? It's been the question the whole time.
What I'm saying is, I
But you're right, the lower buy-ins, these guys are nits, and they suck, so I should be able to fucking beat them. Like,
I understand
they're
the
fucking
fear, man.
transparent as fuck.
What I'm saying is, I think you're like pissing away a little bit of extra money because of the frustration, and it's not unreasonable. But I'm just telling you objectively, like as
Be less frustrated and play better, and make the right play.
You can definitely play better.
Make the right play with the King 4 and stop fucking doing the wrong play and play better. That's what you
Yes.
want.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy to do because you're fucking pissed as fuck.
It's just...
I
it's my own. I always pushed it so hard, and the pushing it hard is what brought me fortune. But now the same attitude that I feel like I've had the whole time about whatever, playing 15 hours a day when Brian Paris plays a 7-hour session a day or something, you know, or Ape Styles plays a 7-hour session. I'm playing a 14-hour session, you know, and that's what I'm doing.
When I see Beef is fucking shipping something, like, yeah.
Why are we talking shit about these people?
I don't know, because you started it.
I didn't mean to.
I know, whatever. It's just because, dude.
I just mean, like, I pushed it, you know? Like, I see other players that push it too, but, like, I woke up every morning, like, this was crack cocaine, and I fucking said, let's smoke some crack, and let's win these poker games. And I did it so well, man, in my pajamas when I had no money in my bank account. Maybe I just play better with my back against the wall. Maybe that's when I start folding the things I'm supposed to fold, you know? And, like, when my back's not up against the wall.
It's not just that. It's also because like, you came into it like this is like an opportunity, not like
not like something I expect, yeah.
You know, you're like, this is amazing that I get to do this. And
I had to work for it. Now I expect to wake up and have it handed to me.
Now you expect it, and you're like, I'm the
I have
best
to
player.
take it.
And
I have to take it.
Man, the truth is, you are the best player, but you also are not like recognizing that just because you're the best player doesn't mean you're not going to get fucked over and over and over and over, because that's what we do.
Ben, if you were a worse player than me, then you shouldn't have the ability to tell who the good players and the bad players are, should you? Or I guess you could, because you're still good
Of course
yourself.
I can. Just
I mean, I guess I'm pretty good, man, but I'm not good with this mental stuff. And, like, dude, the thing that's crazy is, this is what... Yeah, am I in a bad mindset a lot now? Yeah, maybe, but dude, I'm telling you, I promise you, and I know you know it's true. I know you know it's true. There were a lot of reasons for the last 3 or 4 years while I was staying up late at night and getting into dramatic conversations with people and being annoyed and being stressed out for lots of reasons with lots of different degens. So I was somehow making all that money the whole time. I was also trying to do 10 other things, and
I know.
And I was like,
but-
I don't know how I never slept, and I don't know how I got half of it done, man. You know?
What?
And
Well, I
now
think if
I'm
you-
like actually feeling like an old man from it. Like I actually have an eye problem with my fucking eyeball. And I actually have health concerns now. And now I don't know if I'm going to have the money to take care of them. Or my fucking house stuff that I could have just... Like I want to go back in time and take all the money I made from poker and like pay off the house and fix the house, But obviously at the
can't,
time,
man.
I wasn't going to do that.
The thing I take from it, dude, like a sport like tennis, the best players, they're all pretty close, right? And it's all about like the edge is mental.
Yes,
It's not
no,
really
we
about,
can
like-
compare, dude, the thing that's been getting me hyped. Oh, did you say you were watching Detroit Lions?
Yeah, I've been watching. Yeah.
Dude, I think that's pretty good for motivating us with poker, don't you?
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
Dude, I've been watching that shit, and I watched the
Good, right?
the Colts was the last season, so I can watch that
yeah,
too.
Yeah.
I watched it all. I watched the last
I like it, man. I like it.
I watched the last Detroit Lions episode today, although I didn't think that the last episode was particularly
I'm
that good.
not current.
Okay, yeah. There's only 5 episodes of the Lions. So I just watched
I
the
think
last
I've
one
watched
today.
3. I try to like hold on.
They're good.
And binge a couple.
But it's just like, okay, and I want to tell you this too. That
No,
struck me.
I don't care.
Oh yeah, we need to talk. We need to talk. We need to talk about this. Well, I also
Tell me.
the first thing was that Jolf said, "Hey man, you need to watch this Detroit Lions thing. It's really good." And he thought I would like it. And he actually mentioned to me that he thought that it could help me with poker and like whatever. He knows I've been getting pissed off at poker and stuff.
Yeah.
So I was gonna watch that, and then I got trolled because I was looking that show up, and then I accidentally stumbled upon the NFL Top 100. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, you told me about it. I remember.
Okay, so
And
the players.
like, tell you why they think they're the best player.
Oh, I did tell you already. All right,
Totally.
well, the players are all voting for the
Love it,
players,
man.
so
It's a
they
cool
vote for
show.
each other.
It's a
So,
cool show.
and there's 100 videos on YouTube, and they're all like 2 minutes long. They're only like a minute or two long, and yeah, they interview
Yeah.
different players and stuff. But it was funny because at different times in these episodes with these different players, they would they'd be interviewing Tyrone Matthew. They'd be interviewing Tyrone Matthew, the secondary player, about like another secondary player, like whatever, some other bro that plays in the secondary from another team, and that was what the episode was about or whatever. But then they would say to Tyrone Matthew, like, well, who do you think... They'd be like, who do you think is the best player? And he'd be like, oh, me. You know, like they would all do that. Like, so you got to see all these different players, all these different positions, all these different personalities, right? Different personalities. Some are quieter, some are louder.
True.
You know, some are goofing around, some are more serious, whatever. But they all ask them these questions, and like all the different episodes, and every single time, man, every single time, the guy would be like, "Oh, myself, of course." They'd be like, "Do you mean besides me?" Yeah, besides me, I'm the best linebacker in the league. Like, but they are straight up like that is how they fucking feel. Like, obviously, why wouldn't they? They were the star player of every team they'd ever been on their whole upbringing, and now they're in the NFL. So, why the fuck would they say that one other cornerback in the NFL was better than them? But I had that swag going for me in poker a little bit, but it wasn't a thing that. That's what we did every day, man, on Twitch. I woke up, I studied and I played, and I studied and I played, and I studied and I played, and I studied the right things. I studied the things that were actually going to make me money. Not all this bullshit that I've been studying lately. That isn't even really studying. It's really something that's just cost me all my fucking money, but it's alright. I need to get back to not punting the ace-queen at the final table. That's the stuff that I used to study all day long. I used to study those ICM final table ranges. And I would know them better than anybody, so I would never punt those final tables. That shit was precious. I just played that final table all right, though, right? The one, the global one, I did okay. Did okay, right?
Yeah,
There was some
I
tough
thought so.
spots. I made some laydowns where I thought I was being a little nitty, but I didn't really care, you know? I was just like, whatever.
I just feel like when we're in that mindset, we just we play better, and when you know sessions where you're playing well versus when you're not. I know those sessions myself all too well, and it happens.
Well, I think-
Sometimes you play like ass and you still win, and sometimes you play amazing and you get fucking eighth a couple times and it sucks.
I think I've been getting really frustrated, and I know that there's so much luck in the game, and I know that there's terrible players shipping tournaments every day of the week, and I want them to give it to me. That's been my attitude, which is a shitty attitude. I'm like, where's my card? Where's my...
Right. Yeah.
I'm not thinking about as much as what I could be doing in the hands to make sure that I will be crowned the winner. I'm as much as I'm spending time on like complaining about how I haven't had a hand for 2 hours or something.
I mean, you're still doing those things, but you're right. You're focusing on the times when you're like, not getting gifted. But you're still making the plays, but it's like you're just like not paying attention when you are, as much as like, oh my god, like I'm still running like dog shit. I'm still getting my ass beat, and it's like, but you just made this amazing play, man. Let's focus on that.
Sometimes you
It's
make
like
an
going under
amazing...
the radar, man. It's frustrating.
Just we're trying so hard, and these other punks are like not trying at all, and they're trying to lose, and then they win anyway. And it's just like
Of course.
beyond frustrating. Nobody understands. I think that's tough too. Like talking to people who are late, but all these people want to tell me I'm such a good player, but I don't feel that way. And it's because I know I'm fucking up, probably, you know.
Chris,
so like,
how many people do you think really can really do this for a living? Like, really make their money playing poker? Who are in your chat? Like, is it like 2 people? Is it 1 person? Is it like how many people are actually?
I feel like there's a lot of people doing it. I don't know.
For a living, like over the past 3 years, it's like fucking startups, man. Like, how many people are actually making a true living playing poker here? I don't think very many at all in any person's chat. And that's just me, but.
Can I say that I've made a living at poker? I won for 5 years straight, but now I've lost
Yes,
as much as I've lost. So, you know.
Well, you're allowed to say that. I'm talking about, like, who's actually like, paying their fucking rent.
Actually about to die. What the fuck? I shouldn't be dying. Like, this is ridiculous.
I don't know, man. I think it doesn't matter. Like, that's the more important point. Is like, who cares what the chat thinks? Who cares about that? Like, turning on the stream, I can't judge it because I get mad when one person watches me. So, whatever. But like, nobody in the stream is better than you who watches you. So I don't understand like why that's even a thing.
Yeah, well, that makes it pretty tough if you're losing for a while, because then how do you get help to improve what's happening if I'm supposed to be the best one? Only I can fix it. But you know what's kind of funny is, like, I really do feel like, I don't know, today when I was playing off stream, I have all these voices inside my head, you know? And they're all helping, like, I'm thinking through these hands in weird ways, you know? Ways that a lot of people watching wouldn't understand. I actually did make a lot of plays, I feel like, when I turned the stream on, where I said to the stream, like, I'm doing this, I'm not telling you why. You know? Like,
yeah, no,
I had a... Well, it was like God's Big Toe was big blind, I remember. And then there was another guy, like, on the button or small blind, and, like, I ended up jamming, like, a king jack off or something. I don't remember. But I was like... I don't know. I don't remember the specifics, but I remember being like, no one's gonna agree with this play. But, like, I don't care. But, like, off stream, it does seem to be easier to...
Yeah.
Breathe, tap into my own weirdness, you know, tap into my own
I agree, man. That's what
thoughts
I was
about
trying to
it.
get at. Like, there was a little bit of talk about that, about like hard skills versus soft skills, and
What do you mean hard and soft?
well, I mean like hard skills being like technical skills, like ability to know 30 big blinds, button versus BB, or
Knowing the actual rules.
ICM, I'm 20 versus.
But then there's the other stuff where your ball
Right,
sack
there's
is
soft-
telling you this guy's bluffable right
well,
now or something.
Not
or not
intuition.
bluffable.
Soft skills to me are like things like bankroll management, metagame stuff.
Oh, yeah, I remember that conversation.
Like tilt control, stuff like that, and like, like I think you're a better poker player than me. I think you know more shit than I do.
Ben, you
But I
taught
think
me
I've been-
stuff.
I-
Like, what
I
the
think I've
fuck are
been
you
in the game
talking
longer. I
about?
think my soft skills are stronger. I
You've
think
taught
my
me
hard
stuff
skills
about
are
the
stronger.
game. How the fuck could I know more about it?
I just think you do. You've been studying a lot. Like you
taught me
just
to
know.
raise from the big blind with. Remember, I was checking back all my.
Dude, we've
That
taught
was
each
the
other
big thing you helped me with. Which obviously now I have ranges. Like, I didn't realize the Raise Your Edge had a little section for that. Maybe I would have known sooner, but yeah, you helped me with tons of stuff. So I don't know how I'm the better player.
It's the same. I'm not.
I want to feel that
way.
way. I want to feel that way again. I think
I'm
that
saying you have strengths and I have strengths, and
we're at a crux. Myself personally, this is either gonna be like, this is it. You know, like I have to figure this out now. Like I have to get my life together, and I have to get my mindset and my goal. I have to get my goals together right now because
yes.
This is
This shit
it.
is
Like,
fixable. This
I,
shit is fixable
if
to me.
it's all going down, it's either all going down and it's going to go down bad, or it's going to get way better. And I don't
Yeah,
know,
but
man.
the thing is, like,
I don't know if I
like,
should wake up in the morning. I don't know if I should wake up in the morning and like jog a mile. You know, I don't know if I should
you
like.
should.
I don't know what I
You
should
should.
fucking do. Like, I don't
Well, do that.
change
Do that.
my life, change something about the routine,
Change your life.
the happiness, the
I don't
whatever
know why
needs
you're
to be
bringing this
done.
Up, but I think you honestly should do that.
I think I
You
might.
should wake up in the morning and jog a mile. I guarantee you'll play better poker.
I'll probably sleep after that.
You'll sleep.
Oh
better,
my
right?
god, I got the ray gun. The ray gun's what you want. Let's
Hey.
go, yeah. Oh, this happened the other day too. I played Fortnite with somebody, and I kept getting like all these blue chests, and I was like, man, I'm getting the poker luck in the fucking video games. It just happened again. We got ray gun.
Oh man.
Shoot the zombies in the head. They die quicker. Okay.
Wake up and jog a mile in the morning. God damn.
See how quickly that zombie died with a headshot? Oh, thanks for teaching me, Panther Pride. I didn't know.
Pew, pew, pew.
There's no way I knew that before you told me. I did feel that irritation. So the other day, you wish you never won all that money. Yeah, Solo. We're not the same like that, man. But yeah, that is tough stuff. Solo won a bunch of money playing blackjack, then he lost it all. But see, like, this is the thing. Solo's not gonna like hearing this, but I almost feel like people like Solo are like kind of rooting against me. Do you know? Like, genuinely. Like, they might not ever say it. Solo would never say it. But I feel like there's a lot of people watching that subconsciously want to be like, yep, the game's all up, you know? Or like, yep,
No.
the game's fake. It's all bullshit. There's no way this guy is actually better than everyone else or something.
Tough spot.
All I know is that I'm playing these fucking stupid ass $10 games on Ignition this week and shit, and Global, and I'll tell you this right now, Ben, and tell me if I'm wrong. Oh wow, the zombie killed him, hit a Betty and died. What the fuck?
Ooh, yeah.
Global players are way better than Ignition players. Ignition's the softest by far. That's my feeling. Global Poker, I don't see them doing dumb. I don't see Global Poker doing dumb shit. I see them doing.
I see a lot of dumb shit.
I see dumb shit like they're limping in constantly, like dumb shit like that, and they're obviously are a lot of terrible players, Ben. But
Yeah.
Ignition Casino, you'll be at the end of the fucking tournament where you've been playing in this tournament for fucking 10 hours, and these people are gonna fucking call all-ins with 9-7 offsuit. That doesn't happen on Global Poker. You don't get to the final 3 tables of a tournament that matters
No.
on Global Poker
You're right.
and watch everybody just decide to commit poker suicide.
But what you will see is somebody raising 4x with pocket sixes, and the flop comes ace, queen, 3, and they'll go all in.
Well, why
I don't
not?
understand that.
It sounds like it's something I've done. Sounds like
Just
a
saying,
history
man,
for
like,
me.
There's different kinds of fishiness, and we identify it, and whatever. Like you're right, global like Iggy is different.
I think
Like,
Ignition is the best one by far, not even close in terms of like a
me,
lot.
that's it.
The players
That's
are
it.
awful. They're gonna punt in the final 3 tables like more than they're not going to, and there's tournaments all day long, all different buy-in levels with good
Okay,
prizes up
well-
top. It's just like lit.
Hold on a second. So to me, what you're saying is,
But global-
you're not adjusting well on global. You're going all in all the time when all you need to do is be min raising because they're not gonna like you're risking way too much to steal because you know it's appropriate because you've studied that shit. But it's like I don't actually have to go all in for 24 bigs here with this hand. But
I think
can
that-
min
I think
raise
that
and
has
fucking fold,
been-
exploit fucking fold. You're
I think that has been a problem for me on Global, and I think I've been thinking about it a lot lately.
yeah. And
was
you're
definitely thinking about it today.
Yeah, it's being lazy.
I was
but
just
deep,
picking on them
like-
and then folding.
Yeah.
Lazy. But you want to play lazy on Ignition because they call all-ins with
Yeah,
9-7.
of course you do want to be late, but you have to adjust your site, right? Like at global, you can fucking be min raising a ton of hands, like 80% of hands. And
I was thinking, and it's funny. Well, I was thinking about just going full global, you know, and just.
you could definitely do that.
Or I'm sorry. I meant full Ignition.
You could
what
do
I meant.
either, but you just have to like pick your site if you want to. Both are great, dude. Global's fine. You just have to adjust to stop fucking doing dumb shit. And it's not even that dumb, but it's just like dumb relative to the field. Because we don't need to be jamming 20 bigs, even though we know it's appropriate. We need to be fucking min raising. It's like it's so obvious. It's just stupid. Like to me, it's like, well, I'm just
Doesn't sound like you're talking to the best player out of all the players the way you're talking to me right now.
You're just frustrated, man. You're fucking frustrated, and I get it. But like, I know you know this stuff, and you used to.
Well, the money doesn't even matter, you know? Surviving matters, not having money matters, not being able to pay your bills matters. You need to be able to pay your bills. But having, like, 200K in my bank account doesn't fucking matter to me. It didn't fucking make me happy, you know?
I'm not saying it made you happy. I'm just saying, like, you're not playing for the same reasons you used to. There's not that same...
How do you get to be Rocky Balboa and beat Apollo Creed in Rocky 2 and then beat all the other contenders? How do you figure out without Apollo Creed and the montage, you know, happening on your own? If you don't have an Apollo Creed to say, "Hey, Rock, you're not doing it the way you used to, man. You used to fucking do knuckle push-ups all morning and used to fucking eat raw eggs, man. And now you're just like fucking Adrian all the time, and you're pooping out kids, and you're getting these soft-ass contenders, and you don't give a shit anymore. And that's why Mr. T kicked your fucking ass. And now Mick's dead. Mick's dead now, so you don't have Mick. So you have to learn how to fucking be a beast, Rocky.
Life is tough.
And then they have to go run on the beach.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right, sir. Amazing. That's always like one of the biggest problems with, you know, like we have to hold ourselves accountable. Like we don't have a boss. Like we're our own boss. Like we can fucking fuck up as much as we want and justify it. But at the end of the day, you know, at some point you have to hold yourself accountable, and like it's getting to that point, you know. I know I've fucked up a bunch the past year. I've done bad things as far as a lot of stuff. So you know, I'll talk to you privately about it, but I'm not gonna make excuses. I'm not gonna say, oh, it was all variance. You know, it's all variance. Whatever, because that's not the truth. Like I am responsible for why I'm not winning as much as I am, and we all are on the hook for that shit.
I'm trying to fucking stab the dog! What the fuck?
Plasma.
Dude, this is bullshit. Get the fuck out of my face, Fido. Zombie dogs, man.
Fido. Fuck off, Fido. Sounds like some government aid program, Fido.
Were you in the CIA?
Yeah. Culinary Institute of America. I'm a chef, sir.
Do you think that the Democrats and the Republicans high up in political office know how to play No Limit Texas Hold'em MTTs or not?
I do not.
You don't think so?
I do not think so.
But they know everything, don't they?
What I think is that we're in like a very, very small echelon who actually know how to play.
Really?
Very, 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 very small.
Because you'd have to spend so much time in this nuanced-ass game
Yeah.
studying all the nuances.
Yes.
Nobody does
absurd.
that.
It's absurd. But it's also good because I don't care like how many bots and you know what I mean? Like it's just nobody can learn all this.
I don't know. The
Well,
bots are pretty good.
No, they're not really good. I don't think they are. Tell me one good player bot that you know that I can like.
I don't know who's a bot. Are any of them bots?
Yeah, a lot of them are, and they suck. I mean, they're fine. They do fine for themselves, but if you're a fucking thinking player and you're actually like here to play poker, they're not good. That's the problem. Is like so many people are not here to do that. They're like, I'm just gonna click the buttons until I win money, and it's like, no. It's stupid, dude. It's this is a hard job. This is a hard job. I mean, we have good perks, but there's bad shit about this job too. And we put it.
Well, I'm learning from all the losing I'm doing. How again, I'm relearning how precious it is. Relearning how good it is to
That's what I'm saying,
instead
dude.
of me
It's that
having to
cycle.
go to the fucking
Well,
Instead of me having to go to the restaurant at 7 a.m. and clocking in and sweeping the floor, or vacuuming the floor, and then getting ready for the guests to come in and all this shit, and making fucking $10 an hour, I can sit here and I can play in a $10 buy-in tournament and win $1,000.
exactly.
And I know how to do it. I know how to do that
and you're
shit.
like you're kind of remembering that, but then like halfway through, sometimes you're like remembering how you used to crush $600 and you're fucking punting away that.
It's hard to go
$11 tournament that
backwards.
you used to
It's
treasure.
really mentally fucked to go backwards.
I understand.
I should have never let myself go backwards. If you're only going
That's the
forward,
fucking problem.
you
That's
should
what you
always
do.
that I think that's smart actually in poker. You want to try to advance, you want to try to go to that next higher limit, but never make it so that you have to go down multiple levels. Never, you know, like, you know what I'm saying. I'm trying to say.
I do. I absolutely
Don't
do.
ever fucking do it any other way.
But if we don't acknowledge what's happening, then how do we fix it? And it's like, well, I'm not treating these as seriously as I used to because they're beneath me, you know. And that's just, you fought hard to win them. You still have to fight hard to win a fucking $11 tournament, no matter how good you are. You know, you have to fade a bunch of fucks. You have to like focus. You have to know who's being tight, who's being crazy. You can't just like autopilot.
I think
all
another
over.
big mistake that I made is when I started fucking freaking out about losing a lot and moving down is that I kept playing too many tables. Like, I felt like I used to play less tables when I played the bigger buy-ins, you know? Like, if I was playing
Yes, dude.
$600 buy-ins, I'd play less, but once I moved down, I was
100%.
like, oh shit, I gotta play a lot of games so I can get this money back, but then when you're playing 10 games and you're not really playing anywhere near your best poker, but it feels like bad if you're sitting there only playing 5 games that are $50 each or something, you know, or
You're so
$100
right.
each.
You're 100. You're so
But
right in
that's
that.
a better
So many people
recipe.
do that. I think that's to me is the biggest leak that even the very best MTT players have is that they play too many tables and they're like, you know, it's a pride thing and it's. I if they actually like look over their own videos and I'm like, why did you do this? Why did you do that? And they're like, oh well, normally I would do this. I'm like, well, why didn't you? And they're like, oh well, I was just multi-tabling. I'm like, well, okay, was that making you money? Or were you making dumbass plays because you had too much shit on your mind? Like, and it's hard because you know you can play 10 tables, but 12 tables, fucking 20 tables. Some of these guys.
It's hard to know what the right thing to do is, Ben.
Exactly, it really is. It really
Everybody,
is.
and even a lot of
know?
successful poker players probably disagree
Yeah,
on lots of
absolutely
shit.
They do. Absolutely,
They'd
They'd
be
tell me,
like-
of course I can play 20.
They'd be like, why don't you play 20 tables? Yeah, what are you, an idiot for not playing
Some
20
of them
tables?
do it.
And then other people would be like, what the fuck's wrong with you for playing 20 tables?
and they might be right, you know. But like that's the thing is,
Well, it's just
Where-
like
where-
poker. It's player dependent. It's operator dependent too, maybe. Maybe there's some things
Yeah.
I can do that you can't, some things you can do that I can't.
exactly.
So we need to know
Exactly.
ourselves what sets our. It's yeah, like you said, we're our own boss. We have to put.
Yeah.
We have to put the player in the right position to score. We need to put ourselves in the right position to score.
We have to be able.
We
to
are our
be
own coach. Where we have to
as
coach
objective
ourselves.
as possible about how our own abilities dictate what we can do. And that's difficult when you're, you know, there's like in real life stressors and there's like monetary stressors and it's like, you know, there's it's difficult.
Move. Oh shit.
Oh shit. Do you have teammates or is this just you?
It's just me. I got the waffle gun, bro. We're good.
Waffle
It's
gun.
round 14. I'm sure.
Breakfast, bitch.
We're gonna make some points doing this. I hope. What the fuck?
Let's see. I still
thought
find the
there-
last tourney.
I thought there'd be a lot. Oh, you're still playing. What do you?
One left.
What are you in?
I'm in this 5K on Bet Online. 3 left. It's a PKO, so first and second get twice as much as third. We would love to get the jump. Keep you posted for sure.
Yeah, keep me posted.
Yeah.
I tried playing on BetOnline a few weeks ago, whatever. I put like 1,000 or 2 on there or something and lost it all. I fucking stakes knocked me out in the final table or some shit, and then fucking.
Stupid
I was like,
mistakes.
I can't even get away from this fucking guy on this site. They told me the site was easier than ACR, and I hopped on there and stakes knocked me out.
Thanks is always around, man. It's annoying.
Hey, what's up, Nitty Kitty? Nope, no cute skins. I know, very sad. How's it going, Kitty? Just winding down after another, I don't know. I guess we can't really call this poker session disappointing since I won money, but being disappointed is just it's just the vibe I'm feeling lately. Fortifying. Have you seen this game before, Ben?
No, not this scenario.
Zombies are good, man. It's a good game. I got all the perks. I have actually these 3 guns I can take to the end game. I actually have and I have everything. I have the Bowie knife. The only thing I need to spend my money on now is upgrading weapons.
So like every time it comes, like the wave finishes, you can upgrade.
Well, you can make crawlers if you use grenades and stuff, and then also the ray gun. If you shoot at their feet, it'll turn them into crawlers sometimes. And then it kind of gives you time to fucking go around the map, spend points, and take care of things. You can do it mid-round, but it's just tough while the zombies are coming at you to do anything.
So what's the Elden Ring update? Did you finish the game? Did you play it out to the end? How did it go?
Yeah, we beat the game.
Was it enjoyable? Where do you rank it in the Dark Souls franchise?
I don't. Well,
Still on the fence? I'm not sure yet. Or
I mean, it's a phenomenal game. There's no way to say anything other than it's a phenomenal game.
I mean, you have strong opinions about the other games, so that's what I'm.
The original Dark Souls to me was a better gaming experience, but it's probably because I had never played a Dark Souls game before. You know, and the game was crazy, and I had to learn it and fucking spend a lot of time with it. Elden Ring is like Dark Souls, and I had played Dark Souls for hundreds of hours, so
Understood.
I basically went into... Oh, I'm dead.
What? Why?
Because I'm an idiot. I should have hopped down. I mean, I was 1 bullet away from killing that guy.
Wow, 15 rounds. Oh, shit.
That wasn't that good.
I don't know what that means. It seems like a lot. 15 rounds.
Wasn't great. I had all the guns. I fucked up. I just needed to... There was like 5 zombies in my window, and I killed 4.5 of them, and I needed to really... I should have tried to Bowie knife him. That was dumb. Yeah, I mean, the poker thing, dude, I don't know what to say. The poker thing and the streaming thing and whatever. It's just like... We didn't have goals, but we did, because our goal was to survive off poker, and that's what I did. But yeah, man, it's like in some way having all those big scores happen was actually bad for me.
Yeah.
I mean,
I can see
or
that.
or maybe not, or maybe it was just, you know, I learned what I needed to learn that you're only going to learn if you learn it the way I learned it.
Well, have you learned it is the question. Like, you know,
What do you tell a guy? I mean, what do you do if somebody, you know, what do you do when somebody makes X amount of money from whatever, buying and selling stocks for 3 years, and then all of a sudden they start losing money? You're saying I'm a good player, this and that, but it's like, it is kind of strange you saying that, because you know that there's a lot of variables in the game. So
what you just said, that's like, identify that. You said all of a sudden this guy starts losing. It's not all of a sudden. There's like factors A, B, C, and D why this person is losing.
there's no way that somebody could be getting lucky at poker for a year or two, or getting lucky at the stock market for a year or two before what's actually...
If you want to give it that, if you want to say that that's the only reason, and you've like thoroughly investigated the other things, sure, that's a possibility, yeah. But are you really going to tell me that you're not playing differently sometimes because you're frustrated, because you're not taking $11 buy-in seriously? Okay, maybe you are. Maybe you're playing exactly the same way, and you're just getting completely unlucky.
So once the downswinging started happening, then my I started to slip on other things, basically.
Yeah, people get sloppy. I've done the same thing, and it's like maybe you haven't, but be honest about it. Like, are we?
How am I to know?
looking
There's so
for
much
shit?
luck in the fucking game.
Well, because you're a good player and you can look at a situation after the fact, after you're out of the moment. You can be like, hey, was this the right play here? Did I make a good decision, or is this just a sloppy fucking play? And you know what if it is or it isn't. Don't be. I mean, like, come on.
Nitty Kitty knows that I would have let her be stream manager. What is she going on about right now? You know what I mean? Like, this is what we were kind of talking about earlier. What does she want from me?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seems like you need a better stream manager. I would love to have you be my stream manager, Nitty Kitty. Like, I never said no to that. You mentioned this the other night, too. I mean, are you just being playful or something, Nitty Kitty? Shit. What do I say to these people, Ben? What do you want from me, Kitty? What do you want from me, woman?
What I want is accountability, and I know you can hold yourself to that level. And I don't want you to always be like, "Oh, I'm just running bad and I'm making the perfect plays." I want you to look at the hand. I want you to look at the hands that are close the next day, and then tell me you're making the perfect plays, and tell me that it was a smart play, not just like.
I feel like I've been equally as miserable, equally as depressed, equally as mentally not as strong as a poker player would want to be this whole time. You know what I mean? So it's like you're acting like I've been some sort of like exercising, knows what to say all the time, good mental health person this whole time I've fucking been playing poker. Like, I made hundreds of thousands of dollars, Ben, with whatever mental state I was in, and now I'm losing it. So it doesn't seem like that factor's changed that much, but I don't know. You gotta be right, because Conrad said the same thing the other day. He said he thinks I was doing okay. I was playing big stakes. I went on some swings, but I would always pull it back out. And he said that somewhere along the line, I just started playing worse.
I think you've identified that already, man. You've identified that you're dropping down and you're not taking stuff. You're doing stuff that you didn't used to do, and it's not always. It's a small thing.
It just seems even tougher now that we're backpedaling and now that the field is different.
Yeah, totally. The other thing is, if we come into a session and we're like not hype about it, we're like kind of loath to play. We're like, fuck, don't want to play this. I don't want to play today.
Yeah, but you got to go to work even if you don't feel like working, bro.
But the thing is, when I can only watch you when you stream, but when you stream and you're like, I'm at work, but I'm only going to focus on the bad beats, and I'm only going to focus on like the negatives, and even when I have fucking quads, I'm like, oh my god, can you believe that I have quads?
But it's impossible to be happy. But you're right. But that is the fucked up thing about the game. When I used to hit quads and hit straight flushes, I'd be like, yay! Now I don't care. I've seen it 100 fucking times. I need the money. I need the fucking money. But really, I don't need the money, do I? I don't need the money. See, that's the thing. I don't need the money. Because the money doesn't bring you happiness. It doesn't. I need happiness.
Okay.
We're having the same conversation I had with my therapist this week. Look, it doesn't matter. I have to restart. I have to do it again. Let me tell you what my therapist told me when I went through the same exact conversation with him this week. Do you know what he told me? He said you're going to do it again, and you're going to do it this time the way you should have done it the first time, the way you wanted to the first time. A more improved version of yourself, whatever. Better mental health, better game, yeah. More well-balanced life, Do things with my day other than poker, and then play poker and crush everybody. And fucking know that I can do it, And just make the fucking money like it's going to come.
I could get
I don't
with
know.
that. For sure. No, I could get on
I
board with
just don't know what to say. What's this nitty kitty chick talking about being my stream manager for? She knows she'd make a great stream manager. I don't know what to do with these people, man. I don't know what to do with the being banned from everywhere. You can't jokingly say you want to kill a bunch of people on Twitter, or you get permanently banned. What the fuck is that? Does that sound like very much fun?
What?
And it just depends on whoever gets your account, you know what I mean? Like, whatever Karen fucking looked at my account, I guess didn't like what I said, but if it was somebody else, they'd have been like, oh, he's joking. Whatever, dude.
This, to me, as far as, like, poker, I think it's very difficult for a therapist to fully understand what we do and how we do it, because this is so different from a normal job. So that's hard to me to explain.
There's other jobs where you're isolated for long hours.
There
and doing
are
something
several other
grueling.
jobs where you are, but this is a pretty niche job that you can go to work and play like an Olympian and get crushed. You can go to work and play like an idiot and win thousands of dollars. Okay. You know,
There's
what
not
I mean?
much
Like,
else to compare it to. It's a gambling game where you have some control.
Exactly. And so all I'm saying to you is that when you go into your job and what you're focusing on is the times that you're getting unlucky or you're not winning, that's negative sum, and that's going to hurt you. And that's the bottom line to me.
Well, how do I make myself happier while I'm unhappy, Ben? How do I do
I
it?
know, dude,
That's
dude,
a really
you're-
good question. Obviously, you have to
Okay,
make changes.
great.
I have to change
Now
everything.
We're getting down to it. Now we're getting to it. Okay. Yes, agreed with you.
I don't think I got this far with my therapist this week. You're making better headway than him. Shit.
Maybe 'cause
he
he's
makes
not a
good money.
poker player.
Maybe. But,
But I get it, man.
yeah, so I'm gonna need to be a happiness creator, but I have to put in the hour. If I asked you this question a year ago, it'd be an easier answer probably because I would have had hundreds of thousands of dollars in my bank account at the time, and then you could have said, "Take a fucking break, bro."
Right.
But now,
Well, it's so easy for
I had to
me
wait for
or
shit to
Conrad
hit the
say,
fan.
Like, oh, you're playing differently because right now you're not winning a bunch, so of course you're playing differently. You know, it's a lot. It's so much easier to play poker when you're crushing. Of course, dude. Like whatever.
Yeah, more motivating to get up in the morning when you know you just won 10K.
No doubt.
The last
no
week.
Doubt. Yeah.
You're about to win another 10K. Now I feel like every time I go, I'm like worried. I'm like, am I clocking in to lose again?
I heard you. You're like, I have ace king here and I feel bad. I'm like, dude, that's terrible. You should never feel that way. Like, but I get it. But also, like, why are we playing poker if we're gonna feel shitty when we have ace king off 30
I mean,
bigs?
I lost a tournament the other night where I played in the tournament for fucking 10 hours, and the guy called my all-in in the final two tables with 6,000 up top with 7-9 offsuit, and he rivered a straight. I mean, once you've seen
The
that,
point is, you could tell me.
what does it matter? Well, yeah,
I
exactly. It doesn't.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but it's
No.
like, it's
cares?
like when you know that that's reality, then
But
there's no
when
reason.
you don't-
When you know that that's reality, then it's insane to get excited over Ace King being dealt to you, Ben. You're the one who's not listening or paying attention. Why are you getting excited about? Why are you getting excited about getting dealt Ace King? It could lose to 7-9. It could lose to 7-9 on the river, and you fucking get your hopes. You think your hopes are up because you think that this thing is so fucking bloody wonderful, but they're just there to stomp on your fucking heart. It's fake. It's just fucking temporary attention.
Yes. Just take the converse of that, man. Why are we getting upset? If we can't get excited, why are we getting upset? Just think about that.
Talking
Okay?
about poker and life. Things too good to be true, they are.
If you're gonna refuse to get excited about the good shit, why are we getting upset about the bad shit? Okay?
Let's not get excited or upset about any of it. Let's
Well,
just
let's-
fucking
okay.
let's
Oh,
just
deal.
fucking fall down the
Deal, bro.
fucking wormhole as far as we can fucking go.
How about deal? How about you not get upset about anything? Sounds good.
Yeah, but then you're just gonna fucking live your whole life an unemotional robot. And you know I'm too emotional for that. Too emotional for that.
Bro. It just doesn't make sense, man. You're like, I can't get excited, but I'm gonna get really pissed. That doesn't make any sense.
I get excited when I fucking win first place. That's when I fucking get excited. I got 2 seconds today. I'm fucking pissed.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty amazing, dude. That's a good session. Like,
No, it's
I know we want to win.
not
but,
for a
like,
winner like me. Not for the GOAT
all
God,
right,
it's
goat.
not.
All right, goat, you motherfucker.
It's not enough at all. I thought I was gonna fucking get my goat tonight, and I didn't. I didn't get it.
Get your goat.
I thought I was gonna be a little satisfied tonight, but nope. Just sitting here chomping at the bit still, waiting for something fucking cool to happen. All this hanky panky, but nothing's getting done.
That is like
I'm tired of this
the
fucking
jokes,
around
dude,
bullshit.
Just think about it, right? Like think about.
I want
why
some
we're-
fucking action.
Why we're not getting excited, but we're allowing ourselves to get mad and bitch about shit, but we're not letting ourselves get happy about shit. Just think about that, and that's that's all.
Because people being satisfied with that shit, those are the fucking losers, Ben. That's why.
Why, bro?
The losers are the ones who are fucking working at fucking. Those fucking people I used to work with at fucking Food Lion are the fucking losers, Ben. Because they're happy all fucking day. Yeah, because they're happy all fucking day while they're bagging those fucking groceries and they're staring at their fucking cell phone. They're staring at their fucking cell phones and they don't fucking give a fucking shit about anything. And they're probably happy and shit. And they got their fucking 3 kids and they're fucking $5 an hour. Yickety yakety yakety. I don't want to. I need more than that. I'm bored already. I thought about. I thought.
What's happening right now?
What do you mean?
Bro, come on.
Who? This random troll, bro? Landon Stray, EIGH. Yeah, I wonder.
Landon Stray.
Yeah, with the EIGH.
Oh.
You know.
Sir.
You know what that's about.
Drink.
That's not obvious.
Dry?
I'm sure that was.
Landon Ace?
That's right. You'll figure it out one
know.
day. Oh shit! I'm out of ammo. Oh fuck! This is not good at
You
all.
like pistol whip people? I'm assuming you can.
Bro, I'm not having, like, we needed to get, like, a max ammo or something. Like, we're just not, I don't know what to say. I played this last night and got to around 20, 30, no problem. Nah, dude, we're fucked, bro. Oh, dude, there's, like, an insane amount. It goes on forever. You'd have to play for days, yeah.
So you could, like, go to, like, level 99, essentially.
You would literally have to pause the game. It would go on for days. There's, like, 250... I'm fucked. Like, I can't do anything.
There's so many zombies. How do we ever win?
Yeah, but I don't have a... Yeah, but Ben, there's guns on the wall I could have bought. There's things I could have done, but... I was trying to use my points in the right way, but obviously... I might still fucking get them.
Somehow you're still alive. This is actually... Like,
I might actually get them. Just let me knife this fucking guy. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to make points, Ben. You gotta hit them with your weapons. I just need 200 points to hit this mystery box so I can get a weapon.
Hit it with your weapon.
Just need one more kill, Ben. Oh, jeez, I don't like this.
Get it. One more kill. One more kill. There's a lot of zombies. This is not fun.
It's okay. It's only round 4.
I'm not pleased.
Here we go. Hopefully we get something good here.
Get it. Something.
Oh, this is a good gun. We got this now.
Does the gun have bullets?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go. Nice.
Dude, this is the game. You don't understand how relaxing this
There's a
is.
chance.
Just blow their brains out.
Now you got some fucking bullets, bro.
Yeah,
right?
I got the Galil, bro. 300 bullets. Yeah, I got the Galil.
Yeah, I thought I saw it.
I got the fucking Galil, bro. I'm not fucking around.
Galil.
I got the fucking Galil.
Galil type.
I'm on beer too. How about you?
I've been sipping Kvass out of the bottle. Yeah, I'm good.
Look, man, this is a good talk and everything. I just don't know what to say. I think when you're digging to be good at poker and you're not good at poker, it's easier to dig at it than when you're winning for a long period of time. You're supposed to keep digging. Instead, I tried to keep sunrunning or something.
It's, to me, okay, first of all, it's been a good talk. But secondly, like, it's way easier to play poker when you're winning than when you're losing over a long period of time. It's so hard to play poker when you're getting your nuts kicked in constantly. Are you kidding me, dude?
But I've gone through periods of time where I've downswung and got my nuts kicked in and never bothered me. This one is, like, different than the other downswings. It's like I said, it's worse than a downswing. It's like, I'm moving down multiple buy-in levels and I'm still getting beat. It's like I'm the worst player. It's like I'm the worst player out of all of them. It's like they're all laughing at me like, what's wrong with this fucking guy? Even the fish are like, what the fuck did he do that for? They're like, that was dumb, you know? And they're like, right, you know? It's like super fucked up. The worst player at the table is like, why did Chip do that?
No, man, it's because, like you already said, there's a difference between like downswinging when you're dropping buy-ins and when you were like shot taking, and it sucks. It's not fun, but that's, you know, if you can really do this long term, like, you can show that you have the mental fortitude to adjust to the drop in stakes, and you'll build it fucking back up.
I
You know what I
just
mean? Like,
I
you
just
can
wanted
do
I
it,
just
dude.
I just got to like the high up parts that I got to through I feel like my intensity and my dedication to being a fucking degenerate. And once it started slipping, I tried to keep doing that. You know, I didn't try to
Yes.
like be smarter. I tried to keep being nuts.
Well, I think you're right to an extent, and you're right. I mean, and you identified that, and you're like, yeah, I was like at a certain point, I just started to gamble a little bit too much, and you know, that's just it'll work, but it won't work until it won't work all the time. Thing is, the skills are still there, the fields are still there, poker's still winnable. Like, just fucking, you know, knuckle down, man. Me too. Like, we're in the same boat.
Yeah, it's been a pretty intense roller coaster ride. I hope I can.
Just a fact.
Like, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to say to you. Like, I want to be
Nothing.
saying to
Nothing to
you.
say.
I
No,
want to
you're
be.
saying the right
I want to be saying to you that I'm not gonna like get as pissed anymore while I'm playing or something. But like, how do I? If I'm fucking, I guess if I'm not streaming, that's one thing. It's still gonna be upsetting. But when you're like being like, when you're streaming, you're kind of hanging on every hand, you know, because you're like, oh, this is the hand we're playing right now. Everyone's watching. Oh, we got the ace king here. You're paying like extra attention to your ace king, you know.
I understand.
When you're not streaming, you're just like, oh, well, this is the 10th ace king I've had, like, you know, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a cold turkey situation. It's just like an overall mindset that you try to, you know, as much as you can, keep the long term in mind, and like the less you can focus on, you know, like it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy to do, but I just think overall it's beneficial.
What do you do while you're playing to keep yourself happy and cheery while you're getting your fucking nuts kicked in? And how about this? It's hard to, like, I don't know, the way I was raised or sports or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, you're not supposed to be happy when you're getting your ass kicked. Like you said, poker is different, though. It's not like other sports where if you bring it, you win. In poker, you
Exactly.
bring it, you lose.
Yeah,
You bring your best
exactly
A
so.
game, you lose.
So I get it. Like, I was raised the
fucked.
same way, but like if you
Yeah,
can't
so
adjust-
I'm saying to
if you can't
myself,
adjust
there ain't nothing to
that-
be happy about here. I ain't trying to be happy and settling and satisfied. I'm trying to be pissed off. I sat down to win today, to win every tournament. I bought into those tournaments to win them. You know, first place.
Yeah, man.
I like the
just-
plays I make. I like the plays I make.
That's what you
So-
need to focus on. If you like the plays you're making, then you don't care about the results. But that's not what's happening. You're focused more on the results than on the plays you're making, and you're coming at it from the strategy like, we're a winner, we gotta win. And it's like, well, are we giving ourselves the best opportunity to win? Are we 100%? Then good. Then fuck it. Like, we can't control the outcome of the cards. But we're getting, in my opinion, is you're getting frustrated because sometimes you know that you're not doing that. And that's when I get frustrated too. Is like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I do something kind of like a little bit too aggressive or not aggressive enough, and then I get upset about the result. More so than if I just happen to get, you know, aces versus kings and they hit a fucking king. What am I supposed to do, man? Like, that happens. Like, whatever. 1 out of 5 times. That's a lot.
It's incredible that we were ever able to dodge all this shit to ever make consistent money at this fucking crazy ass game.
You know, you're playing fucking baseball. You're not. That doesn't happen, right? Like, there's no others. It's just a weird game, and you just have to adjust to it. The people that adjust to it the best and the quickest are going to make more money. The people who get upset about the results.
I want to be numb to it, but I've always been such an intense whatever sports, growing up, whatever you want to say. I'm not meant to do poor at something and be okay with it, act like, oh, I don't give a fuck. And so many other people are like that. And the only reason why you and I have a chance of being good at this game is because we're not like that. Those people wouldn't be able to be fucking professional poker players, would they? Because they're fucking pussies and they wouldn't fucking be able to deal.
To be emotional about the game is also, I think, relevant and important because we care about the spots. We're gonna look people up. We're gonna focus on the games. Like, if we didn't give a fuck at all, that's one thing. But like, I care. I do care about winning. I want to win. I get annoyed when I don't win when I'm supposed to win, but you have to shrug that off as quickly as you can. And the longer you dwell on it, the more it affects like your ability to rationally focus on the next spot, which is it's a very difficult thing to do. Right? Like we just like played our heart out. We just like focused for an hour and we finally found this amazing spot. And
Yeah,
unfortunately,
it's real fucked.
We lost it, and that's like very, very fucking frustrating. But the best players are the ones that are like, wow, I was supposed to win this 7 out of 10 times. I lost it. What am I, 3 out of 10? That's a lot, actually. 3 out of 10 times is a fucking lot, even though it feels like we're supposed to win that every time. And now, like half those players fucking punt away when they don't have to. Because they're so mad that they deserved the spot, and they don't fucking deserve the spot. It's a fucking math problem, dude. You lost.
Well, the way you control the math problem is by playing within your bankroll. That's how you control the math problem. That's what puts us... That's the only thing that can put us in control of this fucking variance bullshit. Is making sure we have enough buy-ins to account for it.
That helps you, man. But for me, no matter if I'm playing my buy-in or not, if I'm in a 55 and I'm in the final 7 and I take a nasty beat, that's going to fucking upset me. Even though I know I can play 1,000 more $55 tournaments, that's frustrating. If I
what I've been going through lately is taking those beats and then saying to myself, do I have enough money to play another one of those?
Well, yeah. So
that makes it, I think, a little extra frustrating when it's happening, and then it's like happening 100%. Every week, every night, every month, and like you said, are there some hands I could have played better? Yes, but I guess what my comment to you is like 1,000,000% of the way through this entire process, there have been hands that I've misclicked, hands that I've held my head down low and been like, why did I do that? You know? Or like, that wasn't what I studied. Like, why did I fucking do that? I just screwed up that hand. Oh, I wasn't supposed to 3-bet jam that. I was supposed to 3-bet that, not all in, or whatever it is. That's happened to me throughout this entire time as I was making consistent money. Right now, I'm losing. It's like I'm there. It's worse. Whatever bad beat story I want to tell to convince you, you know, I can't. No, you know what I mean? There's bad beat stories out the ass. We all have them, but it's just like I'm recognizing that this is a spell that's like really ridiculous. Like there's been so many times where I'm like, and this tournament will save me, and that tournament will save me, and it's like, nope, you lose that again. You lose with aces again, Chris. It's like, what?
It exacerbates itself. It feeds upon
fuck?
itself, man. That's the whole thing. Is like, yeah, it's brutal.
Exacerbation. You just wanted to say that word.
I guess. You know, but like it's a cat. Like so, to me, like when you're not playing within your bankroll because you've been running bad, like that is a catalyst to stressors and playing differently. And there's a lot of different ways to have catalysts in MTT poker, and that's one of them. Emotional, I guess, quote unquote emotional catalysts. So I think right now you're dealing with a lot of those, and that's a very hard thing to do. Because even when you're playing amazing, you're going to take fucking beats. That's kind of the whole point of it. The better you play, the more beats you're really going to take, because you're mostly going to be getting it in good, or you'll be taking these, like, bluff lines, and guys are just going to have it because they're nits, or they're going to fold. and like, if we can't just, like, shrug and move on from those, it eats away at us. Like, it's not...
The thing that sucked, I think, and obviously it comes at you in all sorts of ways, but, like, I feel like my bluffs have been getting through and my hands have been getting paid. It's just I get to the very end where all that money is, and that's when they're like... It literally... It feels like someone's got, like, a fishing rod out in front of me, Like, I'm like a dog, and they've got a fishing rod out in front of me with, like, whatever, right? With, like, a treat in front of me. And I can't grab it. And they're like, oh, it's like somebody's fucking with me. That's how fucked it is. It's like, oh yeah, you got to the end of this tournament too. Well, like, how can I make it to the final 20 of every tournament and then lose every time?
Well, you're going to start to focus more when you get deeper. You're going to start to notice more when those are the times. You're going to, like, know when you lost in the final 18 versus
that's when you're going to be...
I mean, come on, you're going to notice that a little bit more.
It's going to stick in our memory.
It's going to stick in your craw.
Yeah, my craw's been stuck in.
Your craw's pretty sore, huh?
My craw's overstuffed. A craw shouldn't be stuffed to the brim like this.
Oh my god.
I'm getting speed cola for faster reloading, Ben. Now we're getting mule kicks so we can get another gun.
Shit.
Third gun, bro. It's getting serious.
You okay? Hype.
Mule kick, yeah. Now we get the Galil and the Galil we don't need to hold on to long term necessarily. The Wonder Waffle we do. The Wonder Waffle is a laser gun, kills a bunch of zombies at once.
My Wonder Waffle. How many people change? How many lives are living strange?
So many lives are living strange. Yeah, poker is stupid, dude. I won a bunch, now I'm losing. So what do you say? Like, how do I know if I'm gonna win now for the next year? Or if I'm gonna keep losing for the next? I can't. I don't have another year to go. How do you know if you're gonna win again?
I guess. To me, the most important thing I would say is try to find.
You said I'm the best player.
Game. Try to like. I don't know. It's hard to say, but like, I've also been losing a lot, but I still love to play. I still want to play, and I don't know. Like I just want to keep playing poker and getting better. And I know it sounds stupid sometimes.
Well, maybe we should fucking study together sometime soon, like an actual real deal HH, and I can fucking find my love of the game again through your positive ass or something, and I'll teach you how to fucking
I would love
play
that.
this ICM poker bullshit since you
I
helped
thought
me
the
with
last
stuff.
time we did a study, it was pretty good. Actually, I thought
But-
I came away with a couple different.
I thought I was good at ICM, but now I think I suck at it. But you know what I think it is? I think it's just that, you know, you got to just know who you're playing against, I guess.
Yeah, I don't.
You can't do the fancy ICM moves against the guys who are literally, if you play a low enough level like I'm doing kind of right now on Global and Ignition, you're literally just min clicking and folding. That's all the game is. They're so bad. They overfold so much. You just min raise fold. You don't want to go all in. You know that my all in play is goated. My all in play, that's why I keep doing it. My all in play is the thing that other players are scared to do. That's the thing that they're too pussy to do. Is my all in bluffs post flop and my all in ICM jams near the big money up top. Nobody does that shit. And I think it's this big fucking fancy fucking edge for me over them because they're too pussy to do it. And I think partially that's true. But what's happening is you're playing against a lot of players sometimes that just aren't ever gonna fucking have those moves. When I'm playing against the Russians and Brazilians on ACR, I have to jam King Jack offsuit on the button in an ICM situation. Because if I don't, then they're gonna fucking 3-bet jam me off of my shit every time. Like, they're gonna abuse me. But against these global assholes,
Yes.
they're pussy ass bitches. I just need a min raise fold and know that they're only gonna have aces.
100%. You nailed it.
Well, it's a big adjustment, man. You know, I've been playing on ACR and the Nosebleed Buy-ins for like a straight year. Like, it's not like I...
The thing is, you've studied this so well that you do know these ranges, and you're like, I
know
how to
them,
jam here.
and I'm just doing the wrong thing,
Yeah,
right?
but
It's
you-
fucking fucked up.
Exactly. You have to change that. You have to be like, I know.
I'm the best player, but I'm doing the wrong thing because I'm not... Well, what's my weakness? I think that since I know it, then I should implement it, but you don't always implement... You don't always implement that play...
You didn't node lock and be like, well.
I think it's so fucking bloody cool that I know how to throw a knuckleball. But the thing is that these assholes are good at hitting knuckleballs. They're not good at hitting this other thing that other people usually are good at hitting. Because I'm in the fucking minor league, so I just need to throw fastballs, get this bitch over the plate, no walking peeps, and let's just strike him out with straight fastballs. We don't need to do anything fancy. When we get to the major leagues, then we can give him the spitball then.
No, you have it in your arsenal, but you rarely need to deploy it. It's rarely the best thing to do. Right?
But I have it if I need it.
Jam ace 4 for 24 bigs, but I can also raise fold it in this situation, and it's more profitable. Even though it shouldn't be, but it fucking is. And I have to just accept that because those are the stakes I'm playing, and this is the side I'm playing. And if I'm going to be like so stubborn that I'm not going to raise fold ace 4 suited off 24 bigs, then I'm being stupid.
Yeah, it's the Asex offsuits basically we want to be doing this with.
I'm just
Pro
thinking
tip.
one thing, dude.
I jam. No, you're right though. I've been jamming these Asex offsuits where I should just raise fold or 3-bet fold, 3-bet small
Yes.
fold.
100%.
You saw I was doing it. I was doing it on Global tonight. Did you see I 3-bet that guy? His name was Illogical Illusion or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. He was good.
And you do run into a couple good players occasionally.
I was like
Nice.
I was 3-betting him. He min raised, and I 3-bet to like 4.2 bigs, and he folded. But that happened. But that happens.
Hey, totally. It's good. It's good.
But I learned this from fucking what's his name, Dude Love, the guy who just got second in the series,
Dude Love.
Attenborough.
I know Mr. Dude Love.
I was at a final table with him like 3 or 4 months ago, and we had similar stack sizes. So we both were in like the same situation at this ACRFT, and he was doing all these 3-bets to like 4.4 bigs and shit, and getting them through on these Russian motherfuckers, and I thought it was so sexy. TS,
awesome.
this random guy from the internet, this random guy from YouTube named TS wants to back me. Oh, thanks, dude. I don't know who you are, but
Sweet, man.
hey, your
What
name's
up?
TS, so yeah, I'll take you up on it.
Always nice to get a new backer.
These baseball analogies. I'm just saying, I don't know. The other sports does motivate you. That football shit I was watching got me stoked. The NFL 100, they were all saying that they were the best player, which was fucking great. Different interviews, they didn't know that everyone was. It wasn't a joke, like set up. They just kept, they asked Tyrann Mathieu. They asked Myles Garrett, who's the best? Who would you put at number one? He said, me, numero uno. And the Detroit Lions shit was like, I don't know. They talk a lot about what? There's lots of things going on in this football shit. You need to know your fundamentals, right? You need to know your fundamentals. You got to work on that. A lot of times they're just missing that sort of thing, but then they'll be talking to them about having their whatever. They get jacked. You got to just beat the other man. You got to fucking... Tell us, Wolfie Cake, what motivated you? What motivated you from that shit?
I just think it's I think there's a lot of mental coaching on the professional level of any sport, like I was kind of alluding to with tennis. Like, you get to a certain point, like, people are so fucking ripped, they're so jacked, they know all the plays, and it becomes, a lot of it is a mental game, in my opinion. And it's like we're already all top athletes at this point, and I'm not saying that poker is a sport, but at a certain point we all know what to fucking do off 20 bigs on the button versus this particular player or whatever the fuck. And it's more about, like, it does become athletic, and it does become like,
Well, you know what I'm doing with 20 bigs on my button?
I'm just saying, man, like,
I'm going all in.
thing, like, have we been paying attention? Can we limp here? Do we have a limping range? Can we just jam? Who are our opponents in the big blinds?
I do want to run something by you, and I want to know what you think. Sorry, grabbing a beer. I want to run something by you. I want to know what you think.
Good.
This is my logical thought that could for sure be flawed. I wanted to run this by you. Okay. So we're not really talking about playing against good players. I think we're talking more about playing against weaker players.
Most of the time, that's what we're talking about, for sure.
Okay, so basically I was doing some brainstorming, right? And I was saying to myself, what have the new players started doing differently over the last 4 or 5 years, right? Like the noobs play different,
Yeah.
right? Because they learn things. So, and they always, learn things and
They know how to mimic
overcompensate.
things. Yeah, they know how to do, like, one thing, and they don't think about it beyond that one move.
So, what I was thinking to myself was that a big difference in the game between now and like 5 years ago and stuff is that these fucking fish used to under-defend their big blind, and now they over-defend their big blind. Wouldn't you say that's true? Or would you disagree? I think
agree that
I
they're
think
definitely
5 years ago they under-defended. Now I think they over-defend.
I think that they defend their big blind a lot more than they used to. I would definitely agree with
I
that.
think they do it too much because I see people defending in ICM spots with raggedy ass offsuit shit on ignition all the time. I'm like, you guys wouldn't have defended this fucking hand 5 years ago, and you actually shouldn't defend it today, but you think you should because you're so worried about how you used to under defend. So they just defend everything.
In ICM, I think people over defend in ICM.
Oh my god, they're defending like 5-6 offsuit, these assholes. Like in the big blind.
They're defending hands they know they are supposed to defend because they studied it.
So do you know where I went to with this?
I don't.
Then I asked myself the question, which is kind of a funny question. The small blinds out there, right? And the big blinds out there. That's how the game starts. That's how we get the game to go. A forced bet, right? There's a forced bet. And now it's our turn. Say we're in the hijack, middle position, whatever, right?
Yeah.
The standard or the move that doesn't get made fun of is, I would say, to open 2x, okay? Obviously, you can limp. You can open 2 point. Remember, we would have conversations 3 years ago. Should we 2.2 it? Should we 2.3 it? Should we 3x it? Right? And then people are 3xing different spots. Oh, well, if they're more sticky, you could raise the size. Maybe it's player dependent. All this shit, right?
Yes.
Okay. Like I said, I could be going. I had these thoughts the other day, and if I'm wrong, just tell me because I could easily be wrong. But I started going through this line of thinking. So I told myself, okay, villain. The way the game worked was that the small blind and big blind would go out there in the most simplest of terms. There's the small blind. There's the big blind. People thought it was smart to min raise because you're trying to take down. You want to charge. Why do you min raise, Ben? I'm going to answer my own question. The reason, what all the fish would say, myself included, 7 years ago and 6 years ago and 5 years ago, the reason why we raise instead of limping, excuse me, so we can charge the blinds. Make them pay to see a flop, right? You min raise, and then they all fold around, and then you win the blinds sometimes. You don't want to come in limping and let the big blind get a free flop on you and suck out on your aces. That's what we used to say, right? Us fish. We can't let them suck out on our aces. Got to make these guys pay. The fishiest of fish know this. We always raise. But back then, everyone was folding in the blinds. Now everyone over defends the blinds. So I had this wacky thought where I said to myself, maybe since I have such a big skill edge on these fucking noobs, like at the $10 buy-ins on Global and shit, and Ignition, $20 buy-in, why don't I just come in there limping? I'm trying to think, maybe it's dumb, right? And it's a dumb idea.
No.
But if they're gonna, if the whole point of min raising was to charge the blinds to see the flop and cost them more to see the flop, they're not folding. They're not folding to min raise. They're calling every time. They think they're dumb if they don't defend in their big blind. Like maybe they'll fold 2-7 or 3-9 or something, but they're calling everything else.
Listen,
so why don't we limp and save ourselves money?
You're right.
And then also they won't know what to do. Like now, this is the problem: is that we can't. Now we have more trouble putting them on a range. But if we're going to min raise and they're going to call anyway, it would be the same, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would be the same thing.
Chris, we do not have more trouble.
We
putting
don't.
them on a range
No, you're
because
right. You
they have
corrected
a
me.
capped range where they would have raised X amount of hands because we know what hands they'll raise versus our limp.
So we can. We're obviously going to make better analysis on their range than they're going to make on ours.
Fucking lootly.
They're going to make mistakes about what we're limping.
Yes.
So I was thinking to
100%.
myself that at the weaker buy-ins, maybe when you're playing on ACR in the $500 buy-in, you don't limp everything because they're not over-defending. They're defending the right amount, and you want to get those folds, you know. You want it to fold around.
Is a very, very valid strategy at lower stakes, and that you can enter the pot way wider in position, and that you can take the pot down, and you keep the pot to stack.
A lot of these global tournaments, when you min raise, they're 5-way pots anyway.
Dude, it's good.
Is it? Is this a smart thought I had?
I think it is, and I think
What if we're both wrong?
no, we're not wrong. I've studied it a lot. I don't think we're wrong. I just think
If
it requires-
95% of the time Big Blind's gonna call our fucking min raise anyway, then we should just limp then and see a
Well,
flop.
it's not just that. It's also that we want.
But what else is gonna happen? Will he be more likely to
Well,
lead
here's
the
one
flop? Will he be more likely to lead the
Here's
flop
one thing.
if we limp? Will other people limp
Just-
along?
run it out to its natural conclusion. We have a shit player in the big blind. We want them to be in the pot.
We want to play against them.
We want to play against idiots.
That's that's a great point. That's another reason.
He's gonna let us know right away. He is not gonna know what to do. Like,
That's another reason why we do this at the lower stakes against the crappier players as opposed to ACR. We want to see flops against him anyway. He's a bad player.
With his shit.
On ACR, you raise because they suck. Oh shit! You know what that's getting me thinking now? Oh fuck! If we were playing a $500 bind on ACR, we should 3x every time. Never,
bad idea.
Never less than 3x. Yeah, make Ape Styles defend a 3.2.
Boost it up a bit.
Yeah, make Attenborough defend a 3.2. See if they know what to do. Get folds you're not supposed to get from the pros.
I think there's.
Is there some lie? Is this logical? Like,
having a limp strategy, I think, is very logical at lower stakes, and you can get away with a lot of.
now we're 3xing the good players. Can I make an admission to you? There's been people doing these 3x's, right? They do this 3x shit. Have you been seeing it on Ignition and shit? They 3x EP, they 3x whatever MP, and I think it does kind of add more pressure to you, you know?
Of course, as it should.
Like when you have King X suited, like you might have jammed over a min raise, but now they 3x, and it feels like maybe you shouldn't, or it makes us feel weird, doesn't it?
Well,
facing it,
your defending range should not be inelastic to bet sizing. You should fold a higher range versus a higher bet size. Like that's just, and so it should make you feel more uncomfortable.
So when you do that, you make these people have to think more, and they're making us have to think more.
No doubt, man. And like that's the whole point. Is like also for ICM purposes, if you have a big stack, you can raise more, and the short stacks can't defend. You know, they're even more handcuffed, and there's a lot of shit you can do that like people they're like, oh, we can only 2.2x, we can only 2.5x. Like, no, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And you don't like, and most of those people
can
are just,
do
like,
what we want,
following what somebody else told them to do because they don't fucking have any ideas for themselves. And it's like, okay, well, that's fine, you know.
They're following their charts.
Right, that's okay. Like if that's what they need to do. But the best players are not just fucking like they're thinking about stuff, man. They're like fucking analyzing things. They're learning a limp strategy against weak players. They're doing shit like you just said, and you know, like I'm not out there like just giving away free info necessarily, but yeah, that is definitely a thing I do. Deep in big tourneys, like deep into like a 55 major on Iggy or Bet Online or whatever, like you can even on fucking ACR, man, you get away with limp strats and you can pwn people if you know what you're doing.
Just makes me nervous if I started limping that I'm gonna feel weird about the ranges or what they think about my range. When I raise, at least it's normal protocol. At least when I min raise, it's normal protocol, and they're gonna kind of be acting a certain way or something. I don't know.
Yeah, for sure, and it is uncomfortable, but it's more uncomfortable for them, and that's always what we're striving to do, right? We're trying to put our opponents in spots where they're time banking, where they're having a difficult time. Like, you know, if we're just min raising, they know what to do against that. They've studied those spots. Like, oh, but if you're limping in the hijack, they're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here in the big blind with X hand that I normally know what to do with? And they might misplay it, and they often will. And that's okay, right? Like that's what we want.
Give me the double points.
I did just bust my last tourney here.
No.
I know.
Did you get second or something?
I did get fucking second in a
Did you?
Yeah.
Good game.
It was a good game.
Who'd you lose to? Anyone notoriety?
Lost to Kitty.
You lost to Kitty?
Kitty XR.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who that is, but it was on...
They're dog shit, dude. Oh my god. I remember Kitty XR.
They had quite the chip lead, and...
Kitty XR is dog shit. Well, no, okay. They're a winning player, right?
Shit.
But I just remember taking notes on them. And they were talking shit. They were like trying to copy my ICM jams or some shit, but they took that shit way too far, man. I was like, no, that's just bad. Whatever. You said I did something bad the other day. What are you gonna do?
I didn't really have a note on them. I just yeah. Overall, not a little bit of a rough session, but
Do you see Wales' comments?
No.
Wales has been playing ACR. He said EPC student, so Dominique Nietzsche, our boy, was
Dominic
opening
Nietzsche.
his opening 3.3. Whale said. I actually think that might be perfect. Do you remember what I said to you earlier? I said what's Ape Styles going to do versus a 3.2, right? Because like 3 isn't enough because people maybe have studied 3, you know what I mean? But like they haven't studied 3.2. They haven't studied 3.2.
Like,
So that's why he does it.
Yeah,
Huh?
and he has like a two.
He knows they won't know. They won't know what to do.
He either limps or he raises big, and like he knows what to do about that because he studied it, and like I respect it, man, because
He limps or he raises big.
yeah, that's what he does.
Well, obviously he's going to be raising big with aces, and he's going to be raising big with ace king probably, and then bluffy whatever bottom of the range stuff. He's going to be limping the middle stuff, right? That's how it would go.
I think it's a little more nuanced.
More complex than that. Oh well, he likes to really be be sneaky. Well, maybe he does some of it some of the time.
Right, exactly.
He limps aces some of the time, raises aces
Yes,
some of the time.
I think he does.
So he's sitting there rolling dice, or is just like whatever he feels like that afternoon. I'll raise all my aces. I'll raise all my aces today. Tomorrow I'll limp all my aces.
He does stream occasionally, and
Yeah.
he does mix. He does like roll the dice.
Oh, he does roll the
I've seen.
dice.
Like he has like a number generator.
Well, couldn't you roll the dice in your own head and just come up with your own Like, why do these people have to physically roll dice?
I don't.
Why couldn't we just randomize it ourselves? Like, oh, I'll raise this time, and then next time I get aces, I limp it. I limp this time. There, it's randomized. Why do we need a fucking randomizer? Somebody fucking help me out with this. These people are all, because they're all stupid, right? I'm the smartest one. Tell me that's true. Because Dominic Nietzsche is a dumb fuck. Dominic Nietzsche, he's so smart. He's got 6 bracelets, and he never farts.
Stupid beach.
You rapped good with that shit the other day. He's a stupid bitch, but he don't smell like fish. He's gonna make me a sandwich. I mean, I don't know what to say. Like, why can't you just fucking just say I'm gonna raise this time, fold another time, or a couple times? Or like, I don't know why they need to have these random number generators decide for them, because they wouldn't be able to be as random as the random number generator.
Correct. That's the idea.
Yeah, they would. The random number
don't know if it's
generator.
necessary.
The random number generator could spit out the same number fucking 50 times in a row. You can flip tails 100 times in a row with the random number generator. So how could anything we do be anything other than random if we're trying to randomize? I would subconsciously pick my favorite thing to do.
Exactly.
Dude, I want control over that situation. I ain't rolling no dice. I want to know
That's
what
the
I'm.
concern.
I want to have reasons for raising and reasons for not for. You know what I mean? I want to have reasons for
I think
picking
that's
what
the
I
way to
pick.
go.
I want to have
That's
reasons
the
for
way to go
picking what I
almost
pick,
always.
and I don't ever want to
Always,
roll.
I think to me, to utilize a random number, I would have to be super on the fence. Normally, there's enough other factors that I know what I want to do, as opposed to randomizing. But I'm also not playing against the best players, so I think generally you don't need to randomize, and if you are, you're being lazy. Like you're kind of suggesting that we should be focusing on.
Did you just call Dominic
factors.
Nietzsche lazy?
Yeah, a little bit. I think
He's the
he's-
GOAT!
dude, he's got his whole DTO thing now. He's just sitting back eating on the fats. He doesn't have the hunger anymore.
Oh, he's got the hunger. This is Dominic Nietzsche we're talking about here.
Bro, he's like
The goated god.
Yeah, he already published his novel.
This guy's limping and he's 3.3xing.
He's living on the royalties.
Will said
When's
that
the last
Labor
time I
Ant
ever won
was.
anything? Yeah.
He said Labor Ant was potting every flop yesterday. Nobody knew what to do. I mean, obviously you'd have to fold more hands than usual, and yet, like, how hard is it to fucking be smart, you guys? I mean, you're gonna have to fold more hands than you would if you didn't pot it, you know? Like,
Well,
isn't that the answer?
hard for some people. Maybe not for you.
It's 'cause
but
they're
for some
dumb.
people, well, that's how we make a living, right?
Make a living, yeah. You're talking to a guy who's shown up to work every day for the last 365 and lost more money than people usually make in a lifetime.
I didn't judge you when you were winning 400K, so I'm not going to judge you when you're not. So whatever, man.
Man.
Right? Like it's the same difference. Like that's part of what we do. I don't know.
Once again, you started to compliment me on my poker game, and I almost fucking died in the zombie. Like, I can't handle this. I'm losing every day. I feel like the worst player at the table. I feel like everyone, like I said, even bad players in my games are like,
Yeah,
what the
man,
fuck
but,
is wrong
like,
with this guy? I'm doing like level 13,000 plays against idiots that can't handle level 5, you know? Like, I'm trying to play Grandmaster chess against fucking grandma, you know? Like, I need to calm it down and just beat them.
Yeah, I want you to come. I want you to come
I need,
after a session and be
I
like,
need to
played-
realize I'm just smarter than them and just know more than them about what hands to play and just play the right hands.
Like what a dumb thing to play GTO against grandma, right? Like just don't come to me and say like that's what I did, right? Like say
Oh, shit.
I bet one big blind into 50 big blinds because I knew grandma was going to do something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, no, this is good. This is a good analogy. This is better than the
make
last
ridiculous
analogy.
plays. Bring me ridiculous plays. Don't bring me this GTO bullshit against people unless it's Dominic Nietzsche. Okay?
Dominique
That's the only
Nietzsche.
person you can. I don't want to hear about it. I don't like. Who cares what you're studying? If you're
Dude,
studying,
I'm out of fucking monkeys.
you're studying the wrong shit, man. Against like the stakes you're playing. Don't study that shit. It's a waste of time. And it's not completely, but it's a waste of your resources when you can be studying.
You're totally
better
right.
stuff.
You're totally right, dude. Wish I could have figured this out before I lost 200K. Why didn't we have this conversation last year?
I mean, you did though. Like you figured it out, but it's also like actually implementing it, actually doing it in a session when you've studied all this other stuff and you're like, I know what to do, but I'm still gonna do this other thing. So like play a full session where you recognize it and do it, and that's
I like
more
that.
important.
Recognize it. Be zen. How do I just yeah?
Be zen. If that's
You know what helps that I don't have to help me lately? I just thought of it. What's the therapeutic thing that I would always do on Twitch that we can't do on YouTube? Right? No music.
on Twitch.
No music, dude. We need music to be
I
happy.
think music. Yeah, I mean music's important to me. It helps
Yeah.
me play.
Lifts the mood or makes what you're doing not as much of a pain in the ass. There's
Totally.
lots of people working around the clock listening to music while they're doing it.
I agree with you. We need everything we can.
So
can
like
benefit.
the streaming's is no good without Twitch, man. We need to be able to listen to popular music.
I understand.
YouTube's not cool like that. Oh, the box moved now, so this is gonna be like a whole ordeal. I have a lot of points. This is a good game now. Fuck. I got
I'll
all the
be,
perks. 19,000.
I'll be playing on Friday. Off tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, Thursday. Man, football game's on. I probably shouldn't play, but you know I'm going to.
No, I figured you might, but yeah, I've got some. I got my dad's birthday or whatever, so I gotta.
Or whatever.
Oh, I'm trying to think if it's actually his birthday or if it's just like a birthday
I see.
party.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, man. First game of the NFL season. Maybe I should just play off stream tomorrow, watch the game, get my thoughts collected, and play a couple games, play less games, and watch the football game. Maybe I'll do a stream Friday, and I'll show you my the new and improved
Go.
style I'm
Go,
playing.
man. Who's playing tomorrow?
But we definitely need to study too. Yeah, it's Rams Bills tomorrow. Two good teams from last year. Rams won the Super Bowl, and Bills were in the championship game last year.
Oh, shit.
Almost
okay.
made it to the Super Bowl.
All right, I like
So
that.
two good teams. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
All right, dude. Well, I'll look for you on Friday.
All right, cool.
Definitely check in and come around.
Yeah, dude. And
Enjoyed the chat always.
yeah, I enjoyed it too, man. I want to get my head back on a little straighter, but my head hasn't been on straight for a very long time, probably my whole life, so it's hard to on my own figure out how to be my best version of myself or something. I don't know, man.
I hear you, buddy. For sure.
We're working on it.
I know.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
I hope you have a good time tomorrow. And yeah, dude,
Thanks, man.
don't be shy about whatever. Hanging out, chatting. We'll have a beer on Friday or something, maybe.
Dude,
See how they
that sounds awesome.
root for each other.
All right. Cool.
All right, man.
I'll check in with you soon, man. Good luck with wave 70 bazillion.
I don't need luck. They need luck. Yeah,
Fair.
yeah, I'm gonna finish this game out and pass it out. All right, man.
All right,
Take it easy.
Good night, bud.
All right,
Thanks.
peace.
Peace.
Alright, we got the Wonder Waffle, we got the RPK, but no ammo. And we've got the Commando. So, and 17,000 points. I don't know, man. I guess I need to, like, set these portals and upgrade my gun.
We have a chance to grow rich.
The killing can continue! Spirits of my ancestors are with me! purpose in your defiance! I end you!
It's creative and something else. Shit. Hold on. I mean, is it creative? It's just an interesting discussion because it's like, I think a lot of us would say, oh, obviously it's way better to min raise than to limp. Oh, obviously it's way better to min raise than to 3x or 4x it. Why? Oh, that's just the way we've always played the game. Oh, well, is that the best thing to do at every table you're going to be at? We have 23,000 points. Wow. We're full ammo right now. I'm gonna hold off on pack-a-punching another round, I think. Guess we're just gonna wing it.
Your miserable existence is over! All must fall!
Go! You mean to fall? Get through there! I got really close to getting killed there. Holy shit.
Blow you away like a mighty wind!
Go.
All will fall.
No!
Have slumbered in your grave.
Holy fuck.
See the error of your ways. Your fate must be revealed. My weapons are like Dempsey's head. Empty.
I thought I bought him! Give me that shit!
I need ammunition. No ammunition. Very sad.
Run, dude. What the fuck is going on with this?
The emptiness of my weapons displeases me.
Later rounds. Oh, Robin knows this game, huh? What's up? Points don't matter as much. You want to be aiming for the heads. Yeah, I'm not as good as headshotting as a lot of people. I get about 50% headshot. My roommate Jolf gets about 50%. He's good with the headshots. I'm not as great. I'll try. Thanks for the advice.
The emptiness of my weapon displeases me. I am honored to receive this bountiful gift.
Jesus. Oh, I'm so dead.
Spirits of my ancestors are with me. Be gone, hellspawn! Cleanse the earth of your poison. I need ammunition.
No! Where the fuck did you come from, bro?
All must fall. See the error of your ways.
Bro, what the fuck?
Weapons are like Dempsey's head. Empty. Hear the lightning surge through you.
Oh. Oh. Oh my god. I don't.
Without ammo, I cannot achieve victory. No ammunition. Very sad.
No way. He tried to get me. He almost fucking got me, too. He almost cornered me. Can you believe it? Oh my god.
Most impressive. My weapons are like Dempsey's head. Empty.
Holy shit. Move. What the fuck?
I need ammunition. Their weak flesh will be torn asunder. I will rain fire on the dishonorable. With many bullets shall my enemies be filled. Without ammo, I cannot achieve victory.
Rob Whitcomb, are you impressed? I mean, how many things can I be goated at, you know? Before it just starts to become super unfair for everyone else. Like, this is easy for me, you know? It's just like... It's like breathing. Solo, come on, man. That was funny in, like, 3rd grade, maybe. I don't know what to say to that, man. I hope that's just like a movie quote or something. Something I haven't seen. I guess I'm gonna pack and punch this weapon that's out of ammo. There we go. Probably dogs soon, right? Yeah, we're probably gonna get free ammo, but I don't know, pack and punching probably won't be the worst idea anyway.
No ammunition. Very sad.
I think it's gonna be dogs, though. It's not. Just spend the points, bro. Spend the points. Oh, I need to
The emptiness of my weapons displeases me.
actually access this first. What are your favorite weapons to use, Robin?
I'm not sure I can make it to the mainframe in time.
20. 15. 9. 8. 7. 6.
Did something. The worms will dine tonight. It is well protected. Must be important. The battlefield is now.
It is dogs.
The dogs hunger for the fresh.
Damn, I said dogs are coming too. It's insta-kill, right? So, why aren't these dogs dying? Get the fuck off me!
Hunger for fresh. Return to the hell from whence you came. I am grateful for such bounty.
Fucking dogs, dude. Get off me. Fucking pieces of shit.
This land. Your fate has been fulfilled. Your days have come to an end, my undead enemy. Spirits of my ancestors are with me. It's worse than your life.
Are you kidding?
I need ammunition.
What? How did that miss? What a joke. Oh my god. You know? It's the last of them.
See the error of your ways.
Actually, the last of them. I'm the goat god. This is the best map, dude. You gotta buy it. Oh my god, what the fuck? Fuck this. Oh my god!
You dare touch me?
Don't miss that shot now. Because if you do, you'll be fucked. Oh my god. Are you serious?
No more shall you sour the earth with your presence.
Dude, you guys are not serious, right?
You die by your disrespect.
Dude, what? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. Where's he coming from?
Out of your way. We have a chance to grow rich.
Go down there! What? Dude, don't fucking do this to me. How are they not getting naded? What? What the fuck is that? Why are they not turning into crawlers? Go! What the fuck?
Without ammo, I cannot achieve victory. The demons will learn true pain.
Yeah, I don't need these headphones on anymore. What? It crashed the game. Fuck, why? What's going on? Are we here? Are we still here? We're here. The fuck? I run so bad. It crashed the game. I turned the headphones off. I was like, oh, I don't need these headphones. And I turned the headphones off. As soon as I turned the headphones off, the game immediately crashed. And then, yeah. The internet was like acting like I didn't have the internet for 30 seconds. Well, we're out of here, mates. I think I'm gonna take, like, tomorrow, like I said, watch the football game, play poker off stream. I think we're figuring this poker shit out. Hopefully we'll win again soon. Alright, you guys, have a good night, okay? Appreciate you guys hanging out. Yep, have a good night.